Young Commander Luke Skywalker stood in the rebel ship's loading dock, the wreckage of a menacing war machine.
Imperial warbot. So, Major, this is what you had to face in your last battle with the Empire.
The Major pointed to the giant mechanical claws and powerful laser guns.
Believe me, it was no picnic. A full readout of this damaged warbot would really give us an edge in future combat.
Luke turned to his droid companions.
R2, plug into the warbot and try to get us a readout.
C-3PO watched as R2-D2 cautiously approached the war machine.
Oh, R2, don't be such a worrywart. There's no danger here.
As R2-D2 plugged in, the warbot began shaking violently. Sparks flew everywhere, and R2 was knocked over backwards. Luke gazed at the smoldering warbot.
Oh, no. Its insides are all melted down. We'll never get a readout from that.
Had too many vindaloo.
Major shook his head.
No, we have one alternative, but it might be risky. There's an electronics genius named Cligson who could help us. He lives all alone on a place called Droid World. But the man is a bit strange. Downright weird, if you ask me.
Luke grinned.
Don't worry, Major. We'll get you the readout.
In deep space, Luke turned to C-3PO.
This Cligson fella makes me nervous.
All we have to do is
Pretty strange.
Look, Master Luke, something is on our scanners.
Luke stared at a giant space station that loomed in the distance.
Wow. That's it. Droid World. Only a mechanical genius could have built a ship like that out of space salvage.
Aimed at them and fired.
Oh, that came wickedly close, Master Luke.
Don't worry, 3PO. It was only a warning shot.
A voice boomed over the radio.
Turn back, intruder, or I'll blast you out of space. This is Cligson, and I don't want any dealings with you human life forms. I'm a cyborg, half machine, half man. I surround myself with nothing but robots.
But Captain Cligson, it's your sympathy to droids that brought us here. We have a damaged warbot that only you can fix.
sorry, wrong set. Oh, jolly good. Oh.
Soon found themselves in the docking bay of Droid World. C-3PO was amazed to find every model of droid imaginable busy at work.
Oh, look, R2. Isn't this delightful? We're with our own kind now.
They were quickly transported to a massive examining chamber. The warbot was hoisted up behind a huge computerized scanner that flashed a picture of the war machine's insides. C-3PO nudged his friend.
There's our readout, R2. I hope you're recording this.
Just look at that cheap Imperial workmanship.
C-3PO spun around to find Cligson on a video screen pointing at the warbot.
This piece of trash isn't even worth repairing. Send in ZX3.
Droid marched into the chamber.
Shall I have the warbot dumped into the melting pit, sir?
Yes, ZX3. And remove the restraining bolts from these rebel droids. They will be free of their master to join us here in Droid World.
C-3PO was stunned.
But, sir, we love Master Luke. How could we ever think of abandoning him?
Droids, happy with a human master? I've never seen such devotion.
Supervised his droid work crew.
Get to work repairing this warbot. Cligson was a fool to think I would melt it down. He won't stand a chance against me when I have this war machine working again.
R2-D3PO.
Call you before you short circuit. What? ZX3 is taking over the ship. Are you certain?
Cligson...
I've suspected this revolution for some time, but I needed proof. Now it looks as though we must fight. We must move quickly. Follow me.
They rushed to the emergency exit. The door opened. There stood CX-3.
Going somewhere, Cligson? How about a trip to another galaxy?
CX-3's mighty laser gun fired. Cligson was blasted to pieces. CX-3's fellow traitors poured into the room with their newly rebuilt warbot. C-3PO and R2-D2 backed away.
This looks like trouble, R2. Perhaps we can reason with the brutes. Then again...
Arrived back at their scout ship. Luke smiled proudly.
You both did a fine job. R2, the readout you recorded will really help in future battles with those Imperial warbots. And I can't help but feel sorry for Cligson. He loved his droids, yet he was forced to destroy so many of them. Hopefully.
R2-D2 beeped softly. C-3PO nodded.
You're right, R2. The Empire will soon be back to try and destroy Cligson again.
Suddenly, Droid World's powerful engines fired up and propelled the gigantic ship far into deep space.
Thanks to Crackling Music for the music. Thank you very much.